Welcome to Melty with the Samsung Galaxy Note Pro 12.2, which is the brand new tablet PC by Samsung, one of the biggest Note tablets that we have seen by the company till now. And we also have here the brand new Magazine UX installed, which is looking beautiful and at first a little bit strange for us, but it has all kinds of really great features that we will just show you in a few minutes. So you can see we have a webcam on the top, Samsung logo, and still the Android buttons that we're used to from our smartphones and tablets. So you can still see the last apps that we use. We can easily close them, say close them all. And also you have seen the task manager here, which is also quite handy to see what's still running in the background, like for example the music app, and I can also kill that here quite easily, or just always go here to the home with pressing the home button. We have here the Qualcomm processor inside, I think the Snapdragon 800 with a beautiful 2560 times 1440 pixel resolution, so quite huge pixel resolution, but also in the 8-inch and the 10-inch Pro tabs, which are not Note, that is installed, so those are even looking sharper, but even here you can see one pixel in no point of this screen. And before we go a little bit through the software, let me show you around the hardware, where you can see here on the bottom we have no connectors, but on this side we have a micro SD card reader, a SIM card reader, a micro USB 3.0, which is also supported by a micro USB cable, so you don't have to use a USB 3 to charge a tablet, but for data transfer it's of course better. We have one speaker, a Note, a stylus here, which I will take out in a second when we go along the software a little bit, infrared on top, a microphone, also a volume control, on and off switch, and on the other side we have the 3.5mm headphone jack and the speaker also here on this side, and that's actually it from the sides. On the back, again, this nice little leather feeling like we have on the Note 3 or the Note 10.1 from the IFA, but it's still plastic, you can't take it off. On the top we have a camera and a little flashlight. And on front you will already able to see the buttons and the camera that we will be using. So you can unlock the device by just pulling out the Note, and then we are right away ready to go here with the commands also that you already know, like the pen window, S Finder, screen write, scrapbooker, and action memo. We can just say okay. Now this is important. And then you can see, okay, this is the collected content. I can say, okay, this was important, and it knows a little bit from the content here inside what was there. It's of course a lot better when we have a website for this, but otherwise you can just add a little memos here also and tags, like this is the brand new Magazine UX from Samsung, done, and then you can find it later again, as I will show you in a few seconds. And you can also enter tags like, just want to say this is Samsung, like this. Saw it right away, perfectly, done, 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 and we are finished with that. If you want to get this little window again, you just have to press the button, go a little bit over the screen, quite close enough, and then you can see here again what options we have, like the pen window. These are all probably known by you from the Note 3 and the Note 10 we have seen on the IFA. You can say, okay, you want to have a Hangout conversation here, which is not working right now since we don't have a Hangout set up yet. But I could add, for example, a little web browser window. Oh, sorry, haven't done the square yet, so you can add a little browser here. Quite tiny, but because of the high resolution this is looking quite good, and I could just say, okay, let's go to endeavor.com, which it didn't recognize since of course that's not a regular name, so it's a lot easier to just type it this way, which is of course also possible, but we don't have a web right here right now, so of course nothing will open up there. Let's just close this up and show you a little bit, I think, about one of the best features here, which is the multi-window feature, which is supported by now by 4 windows now, which is really exciting since you can just open multiple apps close to each other, like you can just say you want to read your messages, you want to see your gallery here, you want to see your, I don't know, your phone maybe, which doesn't make much sense on a tablet PC, but you have of course the contacts in there, and you can also maybe watch a little YouTube while you read your messages, and maybe also just transfer a picture from your gallery here into one of the messages, which is actually possible by just hitting here the little button. You can see here the switch window, drag and drop content is what I want to do right now, drag and drop paragraph, text or screenshot of an image to the window, that's what I will do. So I could just drag and drop here an image there, and I could send it right now to somebody via text message. We just go back, yes, back here. And what's also possible is, okay, I want to do a little bit more of video watching, so I will make here the YouTube window a little bit bigger. Messaging, not that important, and actually that could go on this side, so I would just hit the button here, say, okay, I want to switch windows, this with this one, like this, and now as you can see here, that's changed up. And that's also possible to really just move this point to any point you like, which is really cool if you have multiple windows open. And there's of course also possibility to do full screen of one app. Go back here. Here you go. That closed of course the app. I can just open another one. And if you have more than 4 windows open, because that's also possible, like for example, let me add the contacts here. You can also say, okay, I have here the multiple view, and you can see, okay, video or contacts, both are possible here to have on the bottom, because there was multiple possibilities there. So we can just switch between the two back and forth, and that's possible for each window that you select. And I can also select here also close for that one, and then we have again only 3 open. So this is a really cool feature here, the multi-window by the Samsung Galaxy Note 10.1 Pro. If you just want to use a regular Android desktop, that's also possible here. You just have to hit here the All Apps button, and you can take any app here, put it there, or you can select a widget, like for example the YouTube widget, hold it long, put it here, and you can also change it in size and content as you're already used to from older Android versions. As you can see here, that's actually nothing new in this year at the CES 2014. But let me quickly show you the camera app, how that looks like, so you can see that the quality is really quite amazing. Here, for example, the back camera looking quite good, also in picture quality and speed. And on the front, you have also face recognition, beauty face recognition, so you can kill a little bit of those natural well, yeah, you don't need a Q10 cream anymore, that's what I want to say actually. I'm sorry guys, today was long at the CES, but there you can see that the picture quality is quite amazing here, and it's really fun to just use this even big tablet for just everyday work or fun also, even though it's quite big. But yeah, there's also still a 10.1 tablet available by Samsung, probably soon also with this OS, but this is the latest 12.2 Galaxy Note Pro from the CES 2014. Thank you much for tuning in. My name is Balazs, and until next time, peace and in again.